So Australia has some of the largest mineral endowments anywhere in the world across a whole range of commodities. Australia has every element in the periodic table, and that in itself has created a lot of opportunity to be, a key stakeholder in mining globally. And so a lot of the geopolitical dynamics associated with some of the mineral endowments that we have are very significant. And so mining and the resources sector is hugely important for Australia for a whole range of reasons, including the fact that it is a huge employer in our country, and with that has brought huge amounts of investment, technical innovation, but more broadly, it becomes, geopolitically strategic, the mineral endowment that Australia has, and we're looking to capitalise on that in a way which creates opportunity for Australia and all our partners. I think Australia is very similar to a lot of other countries. We're seeing investment focused on metals that are critical to the energy transition. Australia is playing a big part of that. We'll continue to see investment across commodities, but certainly those that have the ability to achieve the transition to a low carbon future, I think play an outsized role. I think also we'll see technology continue to be very important in our sector. Projects are getting more expensive to develop, ore bodies are getting deeper, grades are declining. The way that capital is allocated in the sector has become increasingly important, and the ability to operate assets in a sustainable and profitable way has become even more important in the current environment. So I think some of the technical levers and the technological innovation will continue to be very important. The projects which make most sense for Appian are those in which we can deliver our core capability and our core offering, which is to be a partner of choice, both a technical partner but also a capital partner. So understanding where there are opportunities to deploy that capability. We have a very flexible investment mandate across commodities and across transaction structures, and finding opportunities which require and deserve capital but potentially haven't found that capital yet is the sorts of opportunities that we pursue in Australia, like all regions. So we partner with our broader organisation in the same way that Appian has invested across different parts of the world. We, as an Australian team, spend a lot of time reviewing opportunities ourselves and undertaking preliminary due diligence. And once we have identified assets that we think warrant further work and further investigation, and that could be Appian investments, we bring in the broader support of our technical team to undertake diligence to bring those through to an investment decision. Australia is a very well understood mining jurisdiction. Capital markets are very efficient, and capital, generally speaking, does find its way to projects that deserve that capital. The challenge for Appian is to identify those projects before capital markets are prepared to step in, when the opportunity does become a little bit harder. Appian can deliver holistic funding solutions which often capital markets cannot. And that is particularly attractive to project proponents that are looking to achieve those milestones in a very coherent but well-defined way, and have a strong partner to bring the project through to a particular milestone. The deep experience within the team across the technical team and the investment team means that we can identify, understand and solve issues within project development timetables much quicker than other groups, and that I think is extremely compelling for partners in Australia that are looking to maximise value from projects but also deliver them in a way which the market understands and has confidence in project delivery. So Appian's playing a significant role in the Australian critical minerals landscape through our investments in Gippsland Critical Minerals. We're in the process of permitting and developing the Fingerboards deposit, which has a globally significant and very high quality resource. We're very focused on bringing that asset into production. The benefit that project will bring to the local community and the region is quite important. It's a very interesting opportunity in the context of what's happening geopolitically around the world, and the recent pact between Australia and US governments around accelerating critical minerals opportunities between our two countries is highly relevant for GCM. So social licence is everything in mining. It's very difficult to earn and it can be lost very quickly. So Appian has delivered 12 projects into production over the last 10 years with exemplary safety and ESG standards, and we're looking to bring those best-in-class standards and a responsible approach to mining to our investments in Australia. That is a very significant and valuable message for the Australian team as we look to deploy capital in our region and partner with mining companies to develop their projects in a very socially acceptable but economically viable and productive way.